Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to do a questions and answer video. Now, I asked you on on YouTube and Curious Cat. And Curious Cat is a website where you can ask anonymous questions. So this video is going to be really interesting. I've got quite a few questions. I'm really surprised with the amount of people who have actually asked me stuff. I didn't think I'd get much people, but I think I've got about 40 questions, which is crazy, really. Some questions were a bit out there. I did say, what did I say? There's no bounds in what you can ask me, but obviously some people take it too far. Well, I won't be answering those kind of questions. But this is just a really good exercise, really, to get to know me kind of thing. I know you know me. I speak to you quite a bit about, me in general. My hair's not fucking working. Again, I'm really losing it with this hair at the minute. I know you already know me quite a bit, but this is quite fun and gets to know me in a kind of a different way, kind of more of a personal kind of way. Before I talk about that, I just want to talk about the elephant in the room, and I've had my lips done again. I love them. Very swollen still, but I'm just trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger, and I just don't think I'm getting there. It's really annoying. I don't know how to do this. I just want to talk through my face. I'm wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear today, and my chocolate bronzer from Too Faced. That's on my cheeks, and actually my eyelids too, so I kind of like that look. So my eyelids smell of chocolate now. Just some Vaseline on my lips because they're obviously quite dry and chapped, and because I've had them done, and obviously some bronzer on my face, kind of minimal kind of look today, which I kind of like. And obviously I've had my eyelashes taken off. I've had my lashes for such a long time that my actual real lashes have fallen out now, so I need to give it some time to kind of grow. So that's that with my face. I just want to also say before I move on, thank you so much for your comments. They're really making me happy. I mean, I've had a lot of comments lately and they're really, really nice. Really nice people. So thank you so much for every nice comment that you write about me. It really does mean so much to me, and it makes me really jittery, and I can't wait to reply. I do reply to everyone who comments me, because I don't believe in just ignoring people. You are my followers, and you're my support mechanism, and it doesn't take 3 seconds to reply. So thank you so much for all your amazing comments and feedback. I really like it, really love it. I'm so happy. And I'm really happy that I'm on this journey with you. I know I keep saying it, but I just really am appreciative. Because I don't have many friends. Right, so let's get started. I haven't really thought about the answers to these questions, so I could be like, what am I doing? So, we're going to get started on YouTube first. I'm just going to have a drink. Right, so first, question number 1 is Asha Lafayelle, I think I've said your name right or wrong, asks, other than where you live right now, where would you live? Now, I would love to live in LA, Brentwood, or New York. I'd love to live in America. America's my number 1 spot because it just suits me so to the ground. England isn't for me. I mean, it's a lovely place, but I'm just so destined for kind of bigger things. I just love America. I love the vibe. I love how everyone just looks amazing. I love the cosmetic surgery. I just love, love, love America so much. I just would love to live there. And also all the big YouTubers, if I lived next to Alex, I'd just have a breakdown, or Trisha Paytas. I'd just love it. So that's my dream and aspiration, really, just to move in America, because there's so many opportunities, but it is very cutthroat, I've heard. There's a lot of trying to get in, especially if you want to be an entertainer. It's not easy. So, yeah, America would be my place I'd like to live. Holly. Hi, Holly. I absolutely love you, girl. Thank you so much for messaging me. You're literally, my number 1 fan, and I'm a fan. You're literally, my number 1 follower. So thank you so much for your messages. It really does make my day, I just love seeing your comments on my videos, and I miss them when I don't see them. So thank you so much for all your comments. Oh, my iPad's turned off. Holly asks, have you ever visited Canada? Where have you visited and where would you like to visit? So this is kind of the previous question, I've never visited Canada. I would love to go to Canada. Canada and Vancouver, because correct me if I'm wrong, it's kind of similar to each other, isn't it? It's in the same kind of place, I think. I'd love to go to, not place, in the same kind of, I don't know, region, isn't it? Canada and Vancouver, isn't that? I don't know, I could be wrong, so sorry. I'm really shit with geography. So Canada, I'd love to go to Canada. Where have you visited? I've been to, obviously, Italy, because I'm half Italian. I lived there since I was 8 years old. Then I've been to Egypt and I've been to Cyprus. I've not really been many places, really. So 3 countries, including this one, 4 countries. I'd love to go to America. I'd love to go to Italy again. I'd love to go to Rome. I'd love to go to Paris. I'd love to go to Canada. I'd love to go to Canada. Canadian maple syrup is just the best. Vancouver. I'd love to go to Hawaii, Bora Bora, the Bahamas. I'd just love to go everywhere. I'd love to go to Asia. I'd love to go to Tokyo. I'd love to go to South Korea, which is where I want to literally go because I love K-pop. I'd love to see Blackpink in concert. So many places I'd love to travel. So many places. So thank you, Holly, for that question. I really, really appreciate your comments. So thank you so much. You're amazing. And I love your channel. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call there. So, I Am Woman asks, do you have any advice for younger you? That's a really good question, actually. Younger me, I would say, don't take everything to heart. Have a thick skin. Remember that, you know, nothing lasts forever. You know, kind of a bad experience is a bad experience. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. You know, stay hopeful and don't kind of invest your life in everything right now because things can change. You know, when I was at school, I was like, this is going to be me for the rest of my life. I'm depressed. I'm down. Like, school's nothing. Like, when you go to school, you think you want to be liked and loved and all that. But it's not about that. It's about what happens after school. It's the person you become after school. It's after college. So kids that really just get hung up about school and all that, it's rubbish. You know, school is a slight stepping stone. You know, stay hopeful, stay true to yourself. Don't let anyone get you down and don't allow yourself to be treated like shit by people. You know, don't let yourself be walked all over because I did that quite a lot. And just, you know, stand up for what you believe in. It's a really good question, that. I Am Woman. I like the name as well. Sarah Moore asks, what are you most proud of? Your most epic experience, best accomplishment. This is so many questions. Your first memory, and where would you see yourself in 10 years? I think what I'm most proud of is being who I am, being myself, be true to who I am, not, you know, listening to people who are nasty to me, you know, just following my own route to happiness. You know, don't let people judge you or bring you down. I think I've done who I am. I'm doing me. I'm doing myself. And that's what's most important in life. And I think that's my biggest achievement. Yeah, also, you know, weight-wise, I've lost quite a bit of weight. So that's a massive accomplishment. But not as much as, you know, just changing my life around, changing my thinking of life, changing, you know, my negativeness that I used to have and my anxiety, depression, you know, being Fabio and not being afraid to be who I am. So I think that's my biggest achievement. Your most epic experience? Probably meeting my partner, Chris, moving into our beautiful new home, you know, finding happiness, you know, finding acceptance in that someone who really loves you for who you are. For a long time, I was really lost in like going out all the time, just drinking and forgetting a lot of shit and being, you know, finally meeting him has just kind of like made me realise, you know, that life is actually really, really beautiful. Like I was thinking about this last night in bed, thinking like, how far have I come in life? You know, he's shown me what it's like to actually live a normal functioning life and actually value who I am as a person. Best accomplishment, again, like the first one, like the what I'm proud of, I think, best accomplishment, yeah, kind of meeting Chris, my boyfriend, accomplishing, you know, me as a person, you know, kind of growing into who I am as a person. I think that's kind of answered for itself. Your first memory. have a lot of vivid memories about living in Italy. Like, do you know when you were little? Oh, my iPad's gonna die. And like kind of smell like the smells that you smelt when you were little, like when you're older in life. If that makes sense. Like I can still smell like the smells of my childhood, and I sometimes it'll take me back. So like when I was like 6 or 7, I distinctly remember my childhood in Italy. But I remember kind of being a child in Italy and being young and remembering a lot of like memories. And yeah, I remember school so vividly, being a kid, doing like sports day, and I remember quite a bit about my childhood. So that's like my first kind of memories. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Rich. Happy. You know, obviously, hopefully I'll have, you know, been really successful in a job that I really, really love. I'd like to see myself with kids. I'd like some kids. I'd like to be hopefully married. But I'm in no rush for those two things. You know, just happy, settled with my partner, really enjoying life, really. And, you know, having good friends around me too. Positive vibes, I think I believe in. Barbara Ann asks, what is the lowest and highest moment of your life? Lowest moment is probably, you know, kind of going off the rails when I was like 19 years old, like just going absolutely insane on drink and just completely like in a state of like utter just despair. I was so depressed. Like every weekend I had to go out for like 3 days on end for like a 4-day bend. I'd wake up on Monday in a really bad place, just horrible place. It just makes me so sad thinking about it now. Like I remember the feelings I used to feel. Like I used to walk home after a night out and I just feel so depressed and so like, what is the point of life? If anyone feels like this when they're watching, there is help out there. The support, you know, I can support you. Just message me, comment down below, you know, just really, it's not the end. It's not the be all and end all. You will find happiness and you just need to stay positive, and you have got support. Even if you don't have anyone else, you've got me, and I guarantee you that. So please just hang on in there and you will see a positive, happy outcome. I promise. So, Candice, have I done this one? Candice asks, what's the best thing you've ever did? I think I've answered that. What's the worst thing you've ever did? Worst thing I've ever done. I think I've answered that as well. Like, do you believe in having regrets? I do, because it makes you a stronger person. I think regretting things makes you have experiences in life. You know, if you don't regret anything, then you're just going to be like sailing through life thinking you're invincible, not have anything to look back on. You need experiences, bad experiences to look back on and see, right, so I'm not going to do this, you know, wrong again. And then you can kind of see where you've gone wrong so you don't do it again. So I think if you didn't have regrets, you would just be doing the same wrong things again and again and again. So it's important to kind of re-evaluate and kind of grow as a person, to have like regrets, because it makes you a stronger person. You know, it's grows your strength of character as a person. So that's really important. If you could go back in time and change anything or relive anything, what would it be? I probably would be more kind of cutthroat to people I didn't like, not let people walk all over me. I'd, you know, just tell them how it is. Do you believe in fate? Are we all masters at our own fate? I believe in fate because, you know, I found fate. You know, I think there's someone out there for everyone. Fate happens. Fate is all in God's hands. I mean, I'm not religious, but I think God has a plan for everyone. And I definitely think that when it's coming, it'll come. You just don't kind of look for things. If you put it out in the universe, like I found someone when I wasn't even thinking about finding someone. I lost hope and someone came along, you know. And there's no age limit. You could be 50, you could be 60, you could be 12, any age, and you can meet someone. So yeah, I believe in fate. Fate happens. You know when fate happens because it feels right. So definitely, you have to believe in fate. You know, you have to. Reader Baig asks, your most embarrassing moment. Oh, God. Most embarrassing moment. Probably when I was at school. I thought it was really funny to get drunk for the first time, and I drank my mum's Smirnoff, a litre Smirnoff. And the next day I went to school and I literally projectile vomited all over my desk. So I think that was quite embarrassing. I was so hungover. My mum was like, no, you're going to school and that is it. You're not having a day off. You know, this is your fault. I ended up pulling the towel rail from the floor, from the bathroom. My mum got in and one eye was going here, one eye was going there. I was just absolutely gone. I was literally vomiting all night. And yeah, so my other embarrassing moment, probably, I don't know, like tripping over in public. I hate doing that. Oh God, I do embarrass myself on a daily basis, so it's hard for me to think really. Yeah, just stuff like that. So I'm going to now move on to Curious Cat. I hope you're not getting bored, guys. So these are all anonymous questions. So the first one is, do you prefer cats or dogs? I used to like cats for a long time. I wanted a cat, but now as I've grown older, I'd like a dog. I'd like a chihuahua or a cute dog, 'cause I don't like big dogs. Or I'd like what would I like? I'd like a pug. I just like little cute things. Or like a mini poodle or so. I'd love something small and cute. Yeah, for a long time I thought it was cats, but cats are very independent, aren't they? They don't really, you know, require much kind of assistance. So yeah, definitely I'd say a dog. Do you have siblings? Yes, I do. I have a sister and she's 32. She's 5 years older than me, but we were born on the same day. So how cool is that? Like my mum planned it on the calendar, which is really, really cool. Hi, Fabio. This is anonymous again. Has a lesbian ever asked you out? And no, I can't say they have. These are the weird questions now. What is your ideal future? To be famous. Honestly, I'd love to be famous. I'd love to earn an income on YouTube. I'd love to be famous. I'd love to progress my career on YouTube and make it really big. You know, I'd love to make this my sole income. I know it's going to be very, very hard for me to do that. I would just love to be successful. I'd love to, you know, have a comfortable kind of lifestyle. I'd just like to be happy and with someone that I love. And yeah, just have a really nice, comfortable future. Have you ever sent any nudes? Yes, I have. I think everyone has. How are you so confident? I envy it. Oh, that's really cute. I've not been confident for a long time in my life. I literally was so unconfident when I was at school. I was like a little church mouse. And even on you know, YouTube, in my first video, I was just like a robot. It does come with time, you know. I'm very confident with people that I know, but I'm a bit timid with people I don't. But I think it's all about positive vibe. It's all about just not being afraid to speak up. Confidence just comes as you get older. You just stop caring. I'm 28 now. Like, I'm in my 30s in 2 years. I just don't give a shit anymore what anyone thinks, you know. I've been through that time where I'm 21 and I'm worried. Oh, I'm not there. You know what I mean? This question might be coming from quite a young person, but I think confidence comes as you get older, and I just think not giving a shit is the first thing that you need to kind of think about before you get confident, because confidence radiates from you just being true to yourself. So that's that. What do you do when you feel insecure and upset, and how do you make yourself feel better? When I feel insecure and upset, I like to reflect. I like to give myself some time to just think about the situation and kind of rationalise things. Like, I'm quite good on like writing things down, like in my notes on my phone, how I'm feeling. I like to talk to someone. I like to talk to my boyfriend or my close family member and, you know, let them know how I'm feeling. And, you know, when I went to my CBT classes, they kind of gave me some exercises to do, you know, kind of feel how tense you are in your body and like kind of how do you respond to it. It's all about, you know, responding to your like kind of natural defense mechanism. So that kind of helps. Yeah, I just listen to music, eat good food, watch lots of YouTube. Just see, you know, just ride it out and you'll be fine. It won't be forever. It's a stupid feeling that will not last forever. And tomorrow's a new day. Or maybe we just get a nice bath or drink some hot chocolate and go to bed and really relax. I think that's what I'd do. It makes me so upset though when I think about these questions, because I think, oh my God, are these people actually feeling like that? You know, I hope you don't feel like that, whoever you are. What time do you go to bed? About 11, half 11 to 12. Depends what I'm doing the next day. How old are you? I'm 28. What can you do with those lips? I don't know what you mean, but I think I know what you mean, but I'm not going to answer. I can eat with my lips. I can talk. Do you know? Please be a bit more specific. Are you a freak? I don't know what you mean by that, but there was a devil face and a tongue, so I presume it's quite sexual, so I won't answer that. God. Make your own assumptions. Where in the UK are you from? I'm from North Yorkshire. Do you watch Nick Accardo and what do you think of him? I can't stand Nick Accardo. I think he's an absolute... I don't hate him, but I think the way he's gone about people, slandering people on YouTube. I know I've made a video about, a mukbang and Veronica Wang and the way he's treated her, and I think he's just lost the plot. I used to like him when he was with Mummy Tang and his video, and he seemed really, really nice and genuine, but Jesus Christ, I just think he's unstable. I think he needs to have some sort of like psychiatric evaluation. Like, there's no... What good comes from talking about people, you know, shit talking about people? I know I'm saying he's not a nice person, but he's given me reason to think that, you know, if he did a video apologising, maybe I would reconsider, but no, he's been horrible to people. How often do you have sex? I'm not going to answer that. That's private. That's weird. Why do you touch your hair so much? I don't know. I think it is kind of not insecurity, but I think it's a nervous thing because I don't know, but I'm constantly touching my hair because it constantly looks like shit. Honestly, it always looks like crap. Like in real life, it doesn't look this bad. I don't know what it is. I'm doing it now. I think it's just kind of a habit. And the last question is, love your lips, wish mine looked like that. How many mils? Scared to get any plumping juice, but really want to wow my boyfriend. I've had about 8 mils now, I think. 7 or 8. And it's a steady process. You know, it depends what kind of shape your lips are. I've always had kind of a wide mouth. So it takes me a long time to get kind of my desired look. But I think you should do it for you, you know. Wow your boyfriend, but do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. If your boyfriend doesn't like it, I'm sure he'll get used to it. So yeah, thank you so much for those questions. They really are great. Some of them are a bit, but you know, you're going to get people like that. Thank you so much for watching my channel, watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing day, whatever you're doing today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.